Hey there, I'm Amrita from Jewellery. Today we are going to make this beautiful spiral copper chakra pendant accented with rainbow colored beads. Tools you will need: a ruler, a flush cutter, a bent nose or chain nose pliers, needle nose or chain nose pliers, so you need two pairs of pliers, and then a round nose or a six-step bail making plier. I like the six-step looping pliers because then my loops are more consistent. So this is what I'm going to be using today. You're also going to need a steel bench block and a ball peen hammer. If you don't have these, that's fine. You don't have to hammer your metal, but I like to hammer the spiral once I make it because it gives it more texture as well as work hardens it so it stays in shape better. Materials you will need are copper wire. I'm working straight off of the spool, but I estimate about a foot. Beads, I'm using the rainbow chakra colored beads. So I have the violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. 24 gauge copper wire to connect the beads to the copper frame once we have that made and hammered. I'm working directly off of the spool. I've pre-antiqued my 14 gauge copper wire, but you can start with bright copper as well. And I'm going to use my third step on my looping pliers to make that first circle. And continue to use that same step to gradually make the swirl and to help me keep that distance uniform. So then the swirls are all equally placed. So you just continue twisting your wrist, and I'll periodically move the pliers along with me to keep that shape. There we go. So I have now the bases of my spiral. So I'm just going to make sure I have 7 slots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th will be right here. So I can attach the beads there. I have to just cut the wire to make the bail. So what I'm going to do is use the 4th step for the bail. And make that loop. And then I'm going to snip that wire with the flush end towards my finished piece. Just like that. And now I want to turn that up because I want the chain to go in sideways. So I'm going to just hold that bail and twist it up like that. So now the bail is sideways so that when I put the chain in, the pendant will face forward. At this stage, you can just adjust this by hand and now connect the beads, but I'm going to use the bench block and hammer this. Make sure to watch your fingers so you don't hammer yourself by mistake. And then when you do this, the wire is going to move. So I flip it and then I hammer the back. There we have the base. Now we're going to attach these beads. And I have about a foot of the 24 gauge wire. I'm going to start at the top and make a few wraps to secure the wire. 2, 3, 4. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to add the first bead. And then just do 2 wraps to secure that. And use your pliers to squeeze those wires together. It just looks neater when you do that. So now for the last one, I'm going to do about 5 wraps to finish that off. And then here I'm going to snip off the top. There we go. So the customer who ordered this necklace wanted a 30-inch chain. So I'm going to slip this on. I'm going to just polish this off with some steel wool and be right back. So there, I've polished that up and now it's ready to package and ship off to its new home. Thank you for joining me today, and if you liked this video, please like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a beautiful day.